everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Talk. We are back. We're not guessing because you know.
Thank
you so much.
Inside.
Yes, thank you so much for keeping up with us until this far. If you haven't subscribed to The Talk, Haibo.
Subscribe.
What are you waiting for?
Like,
subscribe, like,
comment.
To share up with your peoples. But anyways, we are back. Welcome back. We're back with episode 6, and today we just decided to talk about this thing that goes on with women, where it seems like women don't want to see each other win. So we're going to talk about that and just get into that just a little bit. I don't know, what do you think? Why do you think Abantu Besifazane, why do you think it seems like women have this thing, this agenda where they're trying to get each other down?
Well, guys, we forever competing with each other. Because whenever I enter a room, like we always have this thing, your computer, where it's unnecessary sometimes. It's social media, if mina ngikanjena then manje ke shuthi noma if I'm a person ofaka ama frontally umuntu ogcoka igcebhe umuntu omekahle umuntu kanjena, so I look down on other people. So obviously ngaleyo ndlela leyo vele kuba you already briefing with other people. There's a lot, man, but nje ehamba phambili mina ngiyibone hle nje sikhompyutha la kungafanele khona, guys.
But do you think that it's something that just originates with us women, or do you think like there's like an external influence? Because I would say the reason why we end up competing and so forth is because forgive me, but this is my opinion. I think men also have like they have a hand in that, because like you're saying, the one with the frontals and the makeup and so forth. That woman, if you compare that woman to someone else who doesn't put makeup, who doesn't own ama frontals and all
that,
there's like that comparison. Go to low makeup and whatnot is much more prettier or much more beautiful.
Made it in life, isn't it? Then law. That's like
so. I mean, I don't think that I wouldn't say that the problem is with us, but I think like there are other external factors that
businesses,
yes, and so if it wasn't this whole thing, because even like it's not just like about these are men only, but you'll find that even like at home, if make maybe like or like you are full figured compared to like the one who's like skinny, doesn't have all of those things. Then they see the full figured one as all of those things, and then it just like it gets to a point where we also just start believing these things. If I'm like this, if I'm skinny, if I don't put on makeup, if I don't do 1, 2, and 3, then the one who does it is actually much more prettier than me. So maybe like then it becomes a thing which when you walk into a room, you then become envious when you see that person have all of these things together, and when so
enye into nje futhi mina engifilayo ukuthi eyenza ukuthi nabantu besifana singazwani ukuthi siba intimidated by omunye umuntu esifazane, like for an example, mhlambe you out with your man, and then mhlambe uzothi kunama ladies out there, and then uzoba nalento ukuthi like are we thembi enough, like asiyithembi enough, kuyoba nalento ukuthi uzongithathela lona, noma mhlambe emsebenzini kuyoba nalento ukuthi hayi usino nje yena nje uzothatha position yami. Like we have this thing yokungazithembi on ourselves, isigcine lokho sekwenza ukuthi uzonde omunye umuntu noma ubhife nomunye umuntu just because you don't trust yourself. You get what I'm trying to say? Because ngoba buye futhi, as you said, it happens a lot, especially in going out, you have to make sure you put your A game. You can't just go out feel like comfortable because they will go for this one. They go for this one lady in the room, and then and like obviously ngakusasa expect ukuthi mina ngifeeling kanjani. Obviously I will feel bitter. I will be like nje I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but like I just hope I make sense.
What's that one experience where you like, you know, you mingled with maybe like a group of ladies, or maybe like you know, and you know they did that one thing where you just
already
like,
coming with the team.
You see
Already
these
I'm
ones,
coming with the
these
team.
ones.
Okay, so what happened was, it was way back. And I mean, you know, obviously, when changes in yabo, like you change. So like, at home, you know, it's big number of gate, my blues and so like I had lezo ikeke lezizinde nanani. Umugeli kuyahamba ke. So mangihamba ke, so like we're going out yabo. Like I'm going out with someone. I'm flames. Hey, Jesus. Jesus. So we are sitting across them. Tina hleli ngapha, you know, obviously couples. And then abogeli bahleli ngale. Obviously if uhamba nomuntu kuba nalento ukuthi you guys are dating izinto ekanjani yabo. It was more like there was this other place in Durban ebesifuna ukuyi experience. You understand? Because as I said, ukuthi uqhamuka lapha iTrifa wazi yabo izinto eziningi. So they were like keep ubona izinto, you know, my sisters also there. So like obviously ngizogcoka mina impahla enginazo engisuka nazo la ekhaya, and obviously iziphi lezo impahla lezi yabo, you get what I'm trying to say. Yes. So I said that mahlala ke, people think we're a couple, and then my ntombazana yahlala ngapha my intombazana igcoka isigcebhe singakanani. Hey Jesus.
So she was there to take your man.
Lalela. Yeah, my man.
Yes.
Wavele nje wavula amathanga ugeli. Hey, angikholwanga. Till today. I'm like, what it? Kunabanye abantu besifazane who are like that out there. Why would you even do that?
That is hectic.
Okay, so phela ama-sign once sengibona manje phela nami bese ucela ukubona mbona. Just look so lesikhathi bakhombisa ama-sign. Sicheck wash. You know, look, now I'm like, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Hey, the person that you have finished, yes, because nami ngabona phela bingafeli.
Wow, excuse me.
I was like, I'm never going to that place again, which was a lie that I ended up going, because like at the end of the day, it's all about you, you know. Now, the experience which I went through, now I didn't feel bad about it, no matter, because we laugh. But just imagine, no matter your husband, or serious and then you don't
for all the wrong reasons. But you know what? Like I used to think, you know what, you know, we are always out there, you know, to get each other. We don't like each other. We don't like it when we see each other win. Until I got to the point where like I was surrounded by people who barely knew me, people who like barely had even a reason, you know, to like root for me and be like, want to see you win and so forth and so forth. And I spent so much time around those people to a point that I even forgot to go to, you know, there's this so-called beef that we have. You know, and when people start talking about, hey, women don't like each other, you know, this woman, what, I'd be like, guys, Gandhi, like, why do you have to lie so much? Because I think that we as women actually want to see each other win. You know what? Especially like if you minus all the other influences or all the other things that happen where, you know, they get us to the point where we start, you know, seeing each other as competition. I honestly think women want to see each other win. You know, like I believe that so much to a point to like even when I walk into a room and I find a best friend, I don't see anyone. I hardly ever see anyone as in competition. You know, this one thinks she's better than me because you know,
but. Anyway, like I have a lot of experiences on my side, as I said, especially in Durban. Like abantu besifazane balaphayana, like girl, like we will be sitting, obviously ladies there, guys there. Umuntu will be like talking about manje like sekunokuxhomela like sekunokuxhomela nalo lokhuluma ngalokho nalo lokhuluma. That's why ugcine abanye abantu besifazane especially in cities bagcine sebangena nezinto ezibhedayo you know babuye emakhaya mhlawumbe sebangekho right izinto enjalo because of these things like laphana bakhuluma ngezinto nawe if ungazazi ukuthi who you are and what you stand for nezinto zazi ukuthi I will do this I will never do this you end up doing izinto ezibad because life is like a competition out there ukuthi wena ubani okhiphe kuphi nakhona futhi izinto engasile is not like ukuthi izinto mhlawumbe ukuthi ubani umuntu okuvulela ibusiness account noma ubani umuntu oinvestile no it's all about wena unefone thizeni ehamba phambili ukhiphe kuphi umuntu wakho nani and you know what's sad? I know saying any topic much, but like I'm like, you know what's so sad? It's because after a few months, mawabone lawo mantombazana lawo. Awusawabona nokabona, usiyawafanisa and you're like, you know. So what I'm trying to say, I'm actually advising people abazoya mhlawumbe kuma universities, abazoya kuma college, abazoya out there from njengama small towns just like PR izinto kanjalo. Ukuthi if you go there, know ukuthi wena uze know ukuthi wena uzeleni and know ukuthi wena ufunani empilweni because you are going to get a lot of temptations out there and abantu besifazane they do put a lot of pressure on you mawuhamba nomuntu base uhamba naleni izinto kanjalo you know this one is much better izinto kanjalo so watch out
so like in other words I think like what you're touching on is that you know what keep your eyes on the prize especially if you're going to leave and go to you know go study you know go and secure the bag in terms of your qualification because like also like but like in all honesty if maybe for example you're doing qualification 3 years that actually means you have enough time to like find new friends try new things you know or do all the things outside of your academic life so like if you're gonna get there and you're someone you don't have values or anything that you stand on it's like ngusumuka nomoya you know you just like
so
but like I think also what do you think that we need to do or what do you think needs to change so that like the attitude because like I said I almost even forgot you know there's this so-called, you know,
I just feel like this time around we have a different experience
but that's a good thing because you know it's a good thing because I'm just like when you're like no man you know women we're actually trying to get each other down I'm just like what kind of people are hanging around because you know I've actually like met people and the reason why I'm just saying Guti you know I don't believe Guti abantu besifazane they're actually trying to get each other down because these are people that hardly knew me they had almost no reason to like you know want to see me win and whatnot but these are people that actually just like and you could see Guti their intentions are genuine. It's not someone who's just doing something because they're hoping to get something out of it, you know. And it actually shaped me my perspective so much to a point to which like I actually just try even when I meet Omunumundo as far as I want it to be a thing where you know at the end of whatever meeting that we've had whether it was like a short-lived friendship or whatever maybe like this I want it to be like a thing where this person can be like, yo, Yazo Sino actually taught me so much, you know. If it wasn't for Sino, I wouldn't have, you know, viewed 1, 2, and 3 like this. I wouldn't have, you know, had this idea to start this and one. So I'm just like, I'm now like my perspective has been shaped like that so much to the point to go to. I'm also like that person who's trying to like pour into other people's cups like that because you know I've received you know so much love or like so much support from Abantu that you know didn't have so much reason to do that for me. You know? That's why I'm just like, so what do you think we need to what do you think needs to change or what do you think we need to do as abantu besifazane minusing all of the other things that you call nangaphandle just to like make sure ukuthi Tina we are creating that space for ourselves where we can feel like support and I can come to you with a problem and I'm not gonna have this thing we say but I know what at the end of the day uzohamba ngihleba nabangani bakhe and you know benza ama jokes ngam on Facebook something like that because I think that's like a very important thing that we need to talk about. So like I think we need to like you know start somewhere and be like okay so what do we change what are we changing and where are we starting and what are we going to do you know, to get to that point?
I just feel like, but like, as I said, we have different experiences. None I have had experiences like in Durban. Labo bantu ababili abathathu like mawunabo nikhuluma into ehambayo yes it's okay fine this is sense, you know, it's not about a glamour all the time, you know, but like about me I just feel like into engenza ukuthi sishintshe zabantu besifazane is to understand ukuthi into engenza ukuthi sisupportane is to understand ukuthi as abantu besifazane we need to have our own things, you know. Men, we need to stand up for ourselves. The moment we understand that, if mina ngiqhamuka ngithi yazi ngenza 1 2 and 3, you will actually support me kulokho because you know because I actually need your support noma beyiphi indlela ongangisupporta ngayo. You know my ngishilo because like as I said ukuthi mina the experience that I had like kuba lento abantu besifazane they will actually change cars, change what's what, because Baba Naledi they depend on those people in order ukuthi babe na 1 2 and 3. So abaningi noma the environment ebengikuyo bekuba naleyo like if when umuntu wesifazane come up with an idea ukuthi athi ngicabanga ukwenza 1 2 and 3 noma ngicabanga ukudayisa ukuthi they look at you as if like uyahlanya ukuthi and then what does your man do? We have like it's all about men must you get what I'm saying. So I just feel like then we go again. South Africa ifuna ukubona ukuthi si record in peace, yes guys.
But yeah, you're making sense.
Yeah. So if you understand that ukuthi there's more to life than just men giving you money, and so that we can like in that way kungashintsha yonke into nokuthi siyithathe as if we are equal. Ukuthi kanjani ume kanjani, you know, just know ukuthi umunye umuntu esifazane mvaluishe the way that you value yourself.
Yeah. That's actually very powerful. I think about something like killing on as a multiple story, you know, after last, you know.
So when you busy about the esingayishintsha esingenza ukuthi sisupportane mhlawumbe noma sibonane ngenye indlela.
I mean, I can only like echo izinto you show because I also think it starts with the mentality. The moment we start to see things differently is the moment we can start having different conversations. But also like I think now njengomuntu wesifazane, as soon as you realize ukuthi sunamaphupho or like you une ambition about something, find abantu who share the same energy, people who are willing to look at the idea and you know and you know try and make it work or try to help you make it work. Then abantu who are just going to be so quick to say, but if you must work, then what is your man doing? You know, what kind of man do you have?
You know, like and you like
because like
people
you're really
I want to have my own things. Like full look umuntu angicefezela noma ngicofile laptop asikukhumbulisa imali yami le. You know how men can be.
Because now I'm actually like remembering a conversation that I've once had with like one of the very ngatini these heavenly sent ladies who just had love for me and support, you know. And like I was there, you know, talking about, you know, I actually love photography, I love landscapes and whatnot. And at that time I only had like this small pocket camera and this person was like, you know what, you have something, a sentence do something with it. Stop waiting for like this equipment, you know, expensive and whatnot. And this person was just like so supportive of me, where I was like, actually shout out to you and Tavi saying Seleka because you are the one girl. You know? So yeah, she was just like, you know what, you have this idea, find a way to make it work, you know, get up, do something, start somewhere, even if it's like with your cell phone, you know, you can make something out of that. So I think that's like, it's also like an important thing, which, you know what, surround yourself with
mind
people
the people that are around you, you know, mele babe the same mindset. Asisho ukuthi mhlawumbe but don't get us wrong, asibheki umuntu asisho ukuthi if ucabanga kanje umuntu or wrong, but sesiyasho ukuthi as a person right ukuthi ube nezinto zakho imele wena nokuthi surround,
be ambitious about
something,
exactly,
you know, and surround yourself unabantu abacabanga nje ngawe. Hayi ukuthi mina ngicabanga ukwenza imali nesongitshela ngama getaway nge-weekend
because you know birds of the same feather, they flock together. So you know what, find your as no symbol fana nolwakho and you know find something ezokumikisa phambili really alive in. And stop thinking we hate each other as women. We don't. That's
we
wrong.
love each other. It's just that
Rubbish.
we live in different worlds.
We love each other. We support each other. We actually want to make each other win.
We love each other so
Yeah, so
much.
also just get away from people who are busy feeding you poison. We don't like each other. What the hell? You know?
Like, we love each other, we support each other and all that, yeah.
But also, like, even if umuntu who obengacabanga like that previously, I mean, just find a way to like shape your mentality. Like, don't see competition before anything else. You know,
love yourself the way that you are. If when uthanda amateki, uthanda no jean, then that's you.
That's fine.
You know, don't feel intimidated by umuntu ofaka amahili, like amahili.
Still walk on the same potholes.
Like it won't. So yeah, asibambaneni bafethu and support each other and and love each other. Love you ladies out there.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up. We'll see you when you see us.
Thank you for watching.
Yes,
we love you guys.
Bye.